I said, how am I gonna get Ramon out the box? They said, no, you the leader of this. You know, you could go and talk
You're
to
the
them.
leader.
Yeah. They're like, you know, it happened 2 or 3 times in there. I was only in there for 4 months. This black dude got into some beef with a Spanish dude, and they had me sit down like I'm the leader of the Spanish. And the leader of the black guys come because it's real racial in jail. And I said, I'm not the leader, bro. I'm going home. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Now I crack, but this, no, I'm not the leader of this shit, right? So they go, and I go up there, and I talk to my man. Shout out to Crespo. He was like assistant warden of the whole jail. And I go see Crespo. I said, Crespo, man, I need a favor. He said, you need a favor, Joe? I said, yeah. I said, you know, my friend, he said, first of all, ain't none of these guys that your friends, Joe. Like, you don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody's your man. I said, nah. I said, you know, he's a friend. When I first came in, he let me a walk. I just bullshitted. He let me to walk, man. He looked out for me. And he's been in the box, and I really need him to come out the box. He said, Ramon, like they all knew the kid was the problem in the whole jail, black, Spanish, whatever. This guy was the problem. He was 730. He was like, Ramon, this the guy you vouching for, crack this? I said, I need him out. Man, they brought him out and put him in, and the Cubans was now like, he could do anything. At that point, I was fuck. If I had a year in jail, I'd have had a problem because they would have wanted a favor every day.